Assalamu alaikum everyone, Juma Mubarak. I wish you're all in good health. Today we'll be covering the story about Bilal ibn Rabah, also known as Bilal al-Habashi. It's the inspiring story of Islam's first Muezzin. He was one of the most distinguished companions of the Prophet ﷺ. He was born in Mecca around 580 CE. Bilal's life is a testament to faith, perseverance, and the profound equality taught by Islam. Bilal, as most of us are aware, he was black. He was of Abyssinian descent, that's modern-day Ethiopia. He was born into slavery. His father, Rabah, was also a slave, while his mother, Hammama, was a former princess enslaved during her youth. Despite his lowly status in pre-Islamic Arabian society, Bilal was always known for his noble character and a melodious voice that would later become his hallmark. In a society steeped in idol worship, Bilal was drawn to the message of Islam when he heard it from the Prophet ﷺ. One God, equality, and justice. Despite knowing the risks, he embraced Islam, becoming one of its earliest followers. His conversion was a bold act in society, where enslaved individuals were expected to follow their master's religion. His master, Umayyah ibn Khalaf, was an ardent opponent of Islam and subjugated Bilal to brutal torture in an attempt to force him to renounce his faith. Umayyah would drag Bilal through the scorching sands of the desert, place heavy rocks on his chest, and leave him under the blazing sun. Despite the agony, Bilal's faith remained unshaken. He would repeatedly declare, Ahad, Ahad, God is one. His defiance became a symbol of unwavering belief and inspired many early Muslims. Bilal's resilience caught the attention of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, a close companion of the Prophet and Islam's first Caliph. Abu Bakr bought Bilal's freedom, liberating him from the clutches of Umayyah. Once freed, Bilal dedicated his life to serving Islam and became one of the most loyal companions of the Prophet. When the Muslim community established the practice of adhan, that's the call to prayer, the Prophet chose Bilal to be the first Muezzin. His deep and resonant voice would echo throughout Medina, calling the faithful to prayer. The Prophet cherished Bilal's voice, and his role as the Muezzin elevated his status in the community, defying societal norms of race and class. Bilal was just not a voice of faith. He stood by the Prophet in every trial, from battles of Badr, Uhud, all the way to the migration to Medina. After the Prophet's passing, Bilal's heart grew extremely heavy, and he struggled to call the adhan, overwhelmed by emotion. Eventually, he emigrated to Syria, where he continued his devotion to Islam and participated in spreading the deen. Bilal passed around 640 CE at 60 years old. His legacy lives on as a symbol of steadfast faith, equality, and perseverance. His story continues to inspire millions around the world. Islam elevated Bilal from the status of a slave to one of the most honored figures in history, showcasing its transformative power and its emphasis on the integrity of dignity of all human beings. Bilal's life reminds us that true greatness lies not in wealth, lineage, or social status, but in piety, character, and faith. He broke barriers, inspiring Muslims to stand firm in their beliefs. His legacy lives on, echoing in every adhan called today. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from history. Do let us know any figure that you would like us to talk about or any concept. See you next week, inshallah. Toodles.